what do you say we do another old school style Nutnfancy review video, minimal production, yo? First off, guys always ask, Nutnfancy, how'd you bang your hand up? Believe it or not, glacier injury. Got banged up there going down the glacier. You'll see it in video form. I know. That's why I wear gloves. Anytime you see gloves, it's because I just don't like the distraction of injuries. And there's my fast roping burns. I think that's hilarious. I think I discussed that in the Bushnell TRS Red Dot review. TRS 25. So on go the gloves. Deal with it. If you don't like it, oh well. We're going to talk about something that has been requested a lot in the Nutnfancy project. Seriously, dudes. Verolinus always tells me this. She goes, bro, you have got to do a durability review of DuraCoat. Huh, you got it. And I'm sorry it's taken me so long to do this. I got to tell you though, one reason I've waited so long is because I'm using the stuff. Abusing the stuff. Seriously. DuraCoat in the Nutnfancy project is highly recommended. Highly. It is, as of 2010, subject to change, my most favorite firearms and in some cases knife coating out there. I love it. I have several DuraCoat videos out there. If you haven't seen them, Google it, look it up. Why do I like it? It's cost effective and it just lasts and it looks cool. Also, you're going to hear more about DuraCoat in the Nutnfancy project and perhaps how we can help you coat your items, whether it's guns, knives, scopes, whatever. Stay tuned. It's going to be exciting. A great upcoming news bit here when I have it all put together for you guys. Okay, first up, I'm going to talk about this DuraCoating job. This is a Rock River Arms entry tactical, prepped and DuraCoated by me, Nutnfancy, a while back. I don't know if I showed you in video form this, but this is Black Hawk Coyote Tan. It's one solid color. In a lot of ways, that's what I prefer. And this is one of my favorite Lauer Weaponry DuraCoat colors. When you have a parkerized item, it's really easy to DuraCoat it. All you really need to do is degrease it, because that parkerization already has an adherent surface to it, and that's what I call it. A rough surface where it can take and hold that DuraCoat finish for a long period of time, and it wears and tears very well. Don't fret if you don't have a surface like that. Again, and I just did the review on this, the UTG bipod, a great high value option, doesn't have a rough surface, so I have to create one. I do it with 400 grit sandpaper. Again, I'm repeating a lot of the things I did about, I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years ago when I did my first DuraCoat vids. But that's what I do. I create a rougher surface, in this case 400 grit or so, maybe steel wool, different grades will do the same, achieve the same effect. Then you shoot it and you'll get this. The wear and tear is excellent versus, I don't know, spray paint. Here we go with Alumahide 2. This is the same style of bipod. It was sanded by me in Alumahide 2. Why? Because I was testing it. I want to see how this Alumahide does. It is easier to shoot than DuraCoat because it's just spray paint. But you can see it doesn't wear that great. Dings and scrapes. I also shot a holster with it, and I've noticed the same thing, dings and scrapes. Now, I'm not really freaked out about that. I think it's kind of cool when you get an item wearing like that, and some guys will spray paint their guns. I say do whatever. I don't care. You know, Bucket Nuster spray paints his AR-15, gets all worn and beat up. I think it looks cool. DuraCoat over time will also achieve the same effect. It just takes longer because it's a higher quality coating. It's more durable. Let's go to the shell deflector. I don't know, a couple thousand rounds shot out of this. Do you see any scratches or dings in it? After all the use I put in it, go reference Arms Serenity 2009, for instance. Lots of tactical drills, many of them on camera with this Rock River Arms entry tactical. I'm looking at the gun, I'm like, well, there's really not that many dings and scrapes on it. There's a Magpul CTR stock. Wears good, don't you think? However, if you start to heat it up in rapid fire sequence, you will be able to peel it off the barrel. Where did it go? Where did it go? Hang on a second. I gotta go get it. The Mini 14 in underbrush. Safety checked. Part of my Mini 14 Against the World video. I love this color. Look at this light sage coloration. This is the factory stock of Ruger. This is always also prepped and coated by me, Nutnfancy, with some sanding on the barrel. But when I heated this barrel up in rapid fire sequences, testing the Tapco magazines, go reference that video, I ran it against some sagebrush and it scraped right off. no, this is not the high temperature version of DuraCoat. They do make one, and I haven't tested it. And if you think you're really going to be rapid firing a lot, you might want to go with that. What do I think? I say don't waste your time. I say shoot it with normal DuraCoat, and if that really bugs you, shoot it again. Sand it a little bit, 400 grit, and get your underbrush coloration out and shoot it again. Here we go on the side of the bolt. You see some wear and tear with the DuraCoat there as the shells ding it during the ejection sequence. Also on the side of the receiver, you can see it wears off. When I DuraCoat, I obviously do not shoot the interior of the mechanism. I kind of tape it off, or put cotton in there so it doesn't go in there. Some scratches on the stock. Here's another one back here. This stock was also, I don't know if I sanded this one. I think I just degreased it. Let's look at this magazine. This is a factory 30 round Ruger Mini 14 magazine with a lot of rounds through it, DuraCoated, and I did take a lot of time prepping this, i.e. sanding it. Bead blasting, if I didn't say so already, I think is a better preparation method for the DuraCoat. But I'm pretty happy. I will tell you, if this was spray paint, even if it was a high quality spray paint like Alumahide, it would look a lot worse. And by the way, this magazine we dropped in the desert and it was stepped on like 3 times. No joke. I mean, guys were like, where's that magazine? I was like, I don't know. I dropped it by a barricade and it got slammed. Looks pretty good. Okay, let's go. There's some gun presentations of DuraCoat. I think it's an interesting case study. Our overall durability, from what I've seen between the Mini 14, some bolt guns I've coated. I think I showed you that early on. The AR-15. Heck, you guys know this. I've DuraCoated the crap out of a lot of stuff. One of the reasons is I'm testing it. I want to get back to you. Kind of like in this video. How about this knife? Benchmade. McHenry Williams 710. I can't really speak with a lot of authority on the durability of this knife because I haven't used and abused it a lot. I will tell you this. I DuraCoated for Bucket Nuster, the Ontario Rat 1 folder. Every time I see him, he shows it to me, and he is amazed at the wear and tear on the knife. He goes, look at how good this thing looks. And it does. It has a little bit of corner wear, like you see in the 710. You can see I've used this. Little scratch there, who cares? The blade hasn't seen a ton of use. This color, by the way, is Tactical Coyote Brown for that one. Let me show you this, though. This is Black Hawk Coyote Tan. Guys will laugh. They'll go, Nutnfancy, don't you have like an iPhone? No, I don't. I'm with a different carrier. Maybe one day I will. This is a Dell Axiom that I still have. What do I use it for? It has my Night Force ballistics program on it, and I take it out in the field with me. I'll calculate exterior ballistics with it. Works great. One day I was like, you know what? I need to DuraCoat that. Sanded it up. This is an aluminum case. I DuraCoated it. That was about a year ago. Check out the wear and tear on this one. Pretty sick. And by the way, I use this at work all the time, so it's not just for tactical use. So it's, it has a lot of presentations. There's a place I carry it in my bag, so to speak, so I'm always sliding it in and out of the bag, so it has a lot of wear and tear on it. I think it looks pretty awesome. So there you have it. Oh, there's one other thing I gotta show you. Where'd it go? There it is. How about hard use survival knives, Nutnfancy DuraCoat? Don't expect miracles. This is a Black Hawk Titang. I know, I gotta review it sometime. I will. I'm actually pretty impressed with this knife. Actually, quite, in fact. For the cost and the amount of chopping capability it has, stop me now! I'm getting excited about the blade. It's pretty awesome. And it's a great fighting knife, too. This has been reprofiled by Fitzen in the shop, so it has a nice back edge on it, front edge. Alright, I'm digressing, I know. There's the wear and tear on it. It does come off. And there's better ways than probably I have in my shop to prep the surface on a knife. This was, I think I sanded it. And yeah, like I said in my DuraCoat vids, be careful you don't cut yourself. Wear leather gloves. It does come off. This is splitting some wood and stuff. Again, I don't really care. I think it looks cool. And I'd much rather have this than the way it was before, which was basically, I forget, like a phosphate coating or something subject to rust. I'm digging it. This coloration, I forget what it is. It's still pretty sick looking. There you have it. Quick video, DuraCoat durability. I'm getting hoarse. Buy Nutnfancy. I prefer it over spray paint. It's going to wear and tear over time, no doubt. But why accelerate the process? I'd rather have something more durable, And that's how I roll. I just shoot DuraCoat or have someone do it for me, you know, maybe in the future. This is Nutnfancy. Thanks for watching. DuraCoat durability pretty much rocks. Out.